Okay, and we are live. Crypto Frog back with another stream. 2 in 1 day, you're saying. It's all true. You can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Top boy. Shit. Let's talk about FTX and SBF. Because that's all anyone's talking about on YouTube. At the current time. Some might call it farming for attention. I would call it giving you the real facts. I just tweeted that out. If you're watching live, I will be looking at the live chat, but we'll just mostly be getting into the meat and two veg, because I've seen some very low energy takes on the whole situation. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a subscriber. Alright, so SBF and his rather symbolic looking t-shirt there. I don't really want to get too deep into that, but it does have pizza of a certain variety attached to it, apparently, according to the authorities in the United States. But we cannot say for sure, so I'd rather not make those kind of assumptions. So this sociopath, I'm not a trained psychologist or whatever, but he has been tweeting gobbledygook. Either trying not to get Hillaried. So he started out by tweeting what HA is happening, blah, 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 happened. Then I'll get into what happened, but now let's talk about where we are today. Lies, 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 lies. My goal, lies, lies. A few weeks ago, more lies. Maybe I'll fail. You should be going to prison, bro. But that's for lawyers and the judge to decide. More lies. More lies. Truth and beauty. Just rubbing it into all the people he absolutely ripped off. Now, someone just tweeted scam, bank run, fraud. You can never get enough of the different variations that people come up with when it comes to his name. So let's get through it. Let's cut through all the BS, right? So I don't want to rehash old graves because this has been all over YouTube. And before I get into that, what am I doing? I'm not doing it. Thumbs up for the algorithm. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And disclaimer, innocent until proven guilty. I do not want to get sued, even if it's by a soon-to-be convicted criminal who apparently has no money, but probably does have a shit ton of money. I don't want to get into all the hack business. It seems to me pretty obvious what the deal was there. Oh, shit, we're bankrupt. Oh, we're getting hacked. Oh, international and FTX US is being hacked at basically the same time. It's weird, isn't it? So, quickly run through what everyone knows at this point. SBF, I think it was only behind George Soros as like the biggest donator to the Democrats. Sleepy Joe, Kamala, however she says it. Don't think she even remembers how she says it half time. He donated like 37 million bucks in the he donated to Sleepy Joe's campaign, and then he donated more, and I think he donated more before the midterms. His mother, apparently, she was the head of the Mind the Gap political committee or whatever. That's like deep Democrat, just like whatever. I think she was also worked as a lawyer for Hillary Clinton, which is probably why Sammy Boy is a little bit worried. He doesn't want to commit, take his own mortal coil out of this world by himself by shooting himself 4 times in the back of the head with a machine gun. Now, his old man, Joseph Bankman, apparently he's some Stanford professor. So as you can see, as I made a stream about this like 9 months ago or whatever, saying that I didn't believe anything about SBF being like this nice dude, this dude who just came from nothing, just want altruism or whatever. I just want to give all my money away and then fund all my moves. I never believed it for a second. How did you make all these billions? Yeah, I just found this arbitrage between exchanges in US and Japan, and I had 10 million I sent. Wait a minute. Where did the 10 million come from, bro? Get into that in a minute. I think his father, as well as being a Stanford... I mean, Stanford, come on, he's bound to be a loony lefty. I think he even lobbied in Washington, as his son liked to do. His brother, apparently, Gabriel Bankman-Fried, he was the founder of something called Guarding Against Pandemics. If only we knew stuff about some virus that might be doing the rounds one day. He was apparently some big donor to the Democrats as well. I think he actually even worked in the houses of Congress in some regard. And it goes even like its extended family. His aunt, Linda Fried-Egg, she works for the World Economic Forum, Global Agenda Council on Aging, aka euthanize all your people. Or just euthanize everyone, apart from the top 1%, including my son, Samuel Bankman-Fried, allegedly. It's funny when they took the World Economic Forum took FTX off their page. FTX's director of engineering, he donated a bunch of money to Democrats. He was probably involved in all the orgies, apparently, allegedly, that were going on. I think FTX's other guy, Bird, whatever, Amy Wu, I was reading, worked at the Clinton Foundation some years ago. So, I mean, you don't get a more clean, totally down the line operation than the Clinton Foundation. Totally above board. I think even some of their like head of like compliance worked for like Ultimate Bet, and that was like an online poker site, and he was working there when they had this backdoor key, like apparently Sam SBF does into FTX, where they could see everyone's hold cards. So they were like scamming people like that. Great. Birds of a feather flock together, don't you know? And then they're all tied up with Gary Gensler, who happens to be of the same persuasion, whatever you might want to say, as SBF. He was all tied in, and then him and SBF would have all these chats. No one knows what. Hopefully there'll be some hearings about that. Democrats will completely ignore it, of course. Maybe one or two Republicans who have some fucking testicles will actually ask him some hard questions. Will he be fired? He works for Biden. No one ever gets fired. You could fuck up like completely and utterly. No worries, bro. You're in the clear. And Alameda Research, that was obviously part of the old scammerino. Now, the reason why he was going through deleting all his tweets, because I think he wanted to get away with like bots knowing, so he'd type one letter and then delete a tweet or whatever. But this Twitter page, the Tide.io, say they archived all his tweets over the past year, And due to the recent bankruptcy, they say, this was posted on November 15th, 2022, and growing concern about his account activity, which has been very sketchy. We can all admit to that. We decided to release the list of 118 tracked tweets that we've since deleted after posting, and you can go into the Google Doc, and it really does make for rather fascinating reading, I would say. These are the tweets that he has deleted rather. This one from the 7th of November this year. He tweeted, and he deleted subsequently, FTX has enough to cover all client holdings. Lie! We don't invest client assets, even in treasuries. Lie! We have been processing all withdrawals and will continue to be. Lie! That's funny. He also deleted, I'd love it, CZ Binance, if we could work together for the ecosystem. I don't think CZ wants to work for the ecosystem. He's worried you might go to, but everyone knows you won't go to because you've got powerful friends and you probably got lots of dirt on them. He deleted, a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumours. Lie. FTX is fine. Lie. Assets are fine. Lie. He's really got lying down to an absolute art. He's got it down to an art. He deleted some retweet of Tom Brady. You can find this all yourself. See what other sketchy ones. That Scaramucci got tied up in it. Scaramucci, FTX Ventures and Sam Bankman-Fried are acquiring a stake in Skybridge. Sam and Amp, I've gotten to know each other over the last year. He deleted that. Just fucking, you can see it for yourself. If you go to the Thai.io, just search for the Thai.io, and they posted it on November the 15th. Check it out; it's definitely worth reading. This is all the. This is crazy. I think it's Vox saying, SBF, they didn't really. Vox is, if you don't know, an absolute Democrat rag. People say Breitbart or whatever is a right-wing rag. I don't read either of them, but if you're of that persuasion, then Vox is the left version of Breitbart, or Alex Jones, probably. Infowars.com /store. Sign up. Use the code blah 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 for 50% off. Put CryptoFrog in there. See if it works. Maybe Alex Jones will throw me a referral. Loving that. Mind you, I doubt he's dishing out many referrals these days. Anyway, you can read about in 2018, the group led by Stanford law professor Barbara Fried, I wonder who she's related to, raised about $500,000 for 20 different Democratic congressional challenges. Ooh. What's this? Oh yeah, this is fucking funny, bro. This is what you're saying is. This has been shared quite widely. SBF on Meet the Press. I'm sure many of you have seen this. If you haven't, normally people don't shake so hard the chair moves. Some people have suggested that he is tweaking his face off. That may very well be the case. Allegedly he had a taste for the old amphetamines. But watch this. This guy is fucking shaking.
Maybe there's some donations that you have made that you wouldn't make if you knew they were going to be immediately public. Like what you're saying is, maybe there's
look at that chair.
you have made that you wouldn't make if you knew they were Maybe there's some donations that you have made.
Someone wrote a funny fucking comment saying, wouldn't you be nervous if you were sat across from one of the world's greatest journalists? I thought that was a classic line. Wish I'd thought of that. Now, I kind of put that down to like panic attack and like anxiety, because I've had panic attacks before, and I get that kind of reaction, like my body feels like it's starting to shut down, like my start shaking, can't breathe and shit. My heart feels like my heart's going to explode, and that it's horrible. But mine isn't drug induced. I'm not saying his is necessarily drug induced, but it probably might be, could be, who knows. Of course, there was the New York Times fluff piece. What do you really expect from that? So let's just do a quick rundown. If you're joining the stream, I'll have a look in the chat before we wrap things up. So basically, you got this guy at SBF, suddenly has a bunch of money, just had 10 million one day, fucking triple, quadrupled that up, made an exchange in like Bahamas, got people to invest billions of dollars into it, made FTT, held on to 99% of the supply, basically, allegedly, that made him like a billionaire with fake internet money. And then allegedly, you could say that he slipped some old casherino into the back pocket of perhaps the big guy or other high-powered Democrats and legislators. And then basically he was like the Trojan horse to try and regulate crypto with Know Your Customer. And now that this hack, in inverted commas has occurred, people are also concerned that, you know, people's Know Your Customer is going to be leaked. Also, I must stress as well, if anyone was affected by FTX, my heart goes out to you. I know what it's like to lose money. I fortunately didn't lose any money in FTX because I basically saw it for what it was. And that's not me trying to big myself up or make anyone feel bad. Shit's happened to me. I've made some really stupid mistakes, leaving big sums of Bitcoin on shady exchanges just for them to suddenly go, poof. Shit happens. Sucks. And I hope you can all make it back if you did lose a bunch of money. So he buggers off to Bahamas, paid off all these politicians, gambled away everyone's depositing all their crypto, yeah. And SBF's having like allegedly drug parties, fucking doing his misses, or doing someone else's misses, yeah, having it large. And then also gambling away everyone's money on shitcoins and losing it, and then just exit scammed. But in my eyes, this goes all the way to the top, which is why I only see two options, which is the Hillary option, which I think, code word, we don't need to go too deep onto what the Hillary option is. If you really want to make sure what people know isn't revealed by someone who may not be sound of mind, then you choose the Hillary option. But, you know, this is like the usual gangster shit. All the governments are run by gangsters. It's no different in the US, no different in the UK, no different in Europe. We all know it. You all know it. It's basically mobsters. And in my eyes, Sam Bankman-Fried is too big of a fish to fry, if you know what I'm saying. Fry in the legal sense. Otherwise, why would he still be tweeting? Both of his parents are like lawyers and shit. Wouldn't they be saying like, bro? Not bro. Why do they call their son bro? But this New York Times puff piece, I won't go into it, but basically didn't mention fraud once, didn't mention criminal once, didn't mention stealing users' funds once, but said that he sleeps well, which is surprising considering how much he's tweaking his face off. But I think he's in deep doo-doo because, I mean, it's all on chain. And the fact that it's illegal, but as we all know, some people can scoot the legal, like HB, the son of the current president of the United States, can pretty much do what the fuck he wants and get away with it. I think SBF has more than enough secrets locked away, and has been to a few eyes wide shut style parties with some rather high level Democrats, for him to ever go spend 5 minutes inside of a jail cell. But I mean, it's obviously, if it's found out, which it seems to be the case, that he was gambling away users' assets, that's highly illegal. And even if he claims like the numbers might add up, he might have had enough to cover the bank run that ensued after CZ tweeted that tweet about him dumping all the FTT. Even if that's true, the fact that he was gambling with users' funds when it strictly said in the terms and conditions, or why would you be doing that? Basically, just a Ponzi scheme, as I suspected. Some people are speculating that this motherfucker too is on some like concoction of medicine for Parkinson's and depression.
That you wouldn't make if you knew they were going to be immediately public. Like what you're saying is, maybe there's some donations that you have made.
Chuck Todd, what an absolute first-class journalist, I'm sure you all agree. And then we have two of my favourite people, Ran Neuer, aka Crypto Scam Man Ran, and Kevin O'Leary, also an absolute massive scammer. And this is after all this news comes out. Crypto Scam Man Ran has him in his little fake studio here and asks him whether he would work with SBF again given the chance.
And said, look, I failed in my last venture. I have a new crypto venture. I need money.
So basically saying like, so if SBF comes back saying, I need money, blah, blah, blah. I think he's got his little Prada jacket on just to show, look, I'm not totally wrecked. I can still afford Prada jackets, you know.
Would you back him?
Would you back him?
That's a great question. No one's asked me yet.
It's a great question no one's asked him yet. What the actual fuck? Look at BDI Ran there. Ran is another alleged massive scammer.
We can all admit, you can love him or hate him.
You can watch some of my streams on Crypto Scam Man Ran. If you haven't watched them, I highly suggest you do. I give him a good old roasting, like a marshmallow.
Given what's happened, but he was one of the most brilliant traders.
He was one of the most brilliant traders, and he's not talking about Crypto Scam Man Ran, unbelievably. He's talking about Sam Bankman-Fried.
In the crypto universe.
Oh my god! And this BDI freak keeps a straight face. Oh my god, I hate these guys.
He also built one of the most robust platforms. We used.
He built the most robust platforms that scammed billions of dollars out of like ordinary people's pockets. And this guy's sticking up for him.
Exactly.
And this guy's got a little smirk on his face because he probably bought like a Bahamian KYC to get his money out.
Very robust platform.
Oh, it's disgusting. I hate these guys. They actually make me feel like I need to go for a shower after watching these guys.
Would you back him?
Would you back him? And he's like, yeah.
The answer would be yes.
And there we go. Now, I want to touch upon Vitalik already. But people are asking about, like, SBF, why isn't he in jail yet? Why isn't he in jail yet? Well, I've gone through some of the reasons why he isn't in jail yet, I think. But if you're asking why isn't he in jail yet, I suggest you cool it with the anti-Semitism, please. And remember, we have more important things to focus on right now, aka ensuring Volodymyr Zelensky gets his next batch of $35 billion directly from hardworking American taxpayers for him to spend on prostitutes, male and female, mostly male probably, and basically to funnel to all his cronies and pretend they spend it on weapons. But we don't even know that much about SBF, and I think even asking about SBF and his alleged crimes might be a touch anti-Semitic, don't you think? Anon? So you better shut up, read the New York Times, just chill the fuck out. So people got like robbed, scammed, money now is in the pockets of the elite. Thank you very much. We are going to spin it on our fake war in Ukraine. We're going to say that Russia fired some missiles at Poland, and now it's come out that Ukraine fired it. Oh fuck! What are we going to do now? Oh, bollocks! So who's telling them the truth? So anyway, if you got scammed on FTX, you haven't been the first, and you won't be the last. That's just how it works. We all know that everyone in the elite laughs at us, including Vitalik of ETH fame. And I was very disappointed to see this tweet. I'm not going to lie to you. Personally, I think SBF, for his effective altruism, if he doesn't get the Nobel Peace Prize like Barack Obama, I will be very, very disappointed. Because, I mean, what's wrong with stealing a bunch of money from just regular people and then giving like 1% of it to a political party, a couple of percent to Ukrainian oligarchs, and then trying to run away with the other 97%? I think it's beautiful. I mean, if that's not altruism, I mean, I don't know what is. But let's quickly talk about this Vitalik tweet, and then I'll look at your chat, and then we'll wrap it up. So, yeah, it's very disappointing when I saw this from Vitalik, of course, one of the founders of Ethereum. Automatically downgrading every single thing SBF believed in is an error. No. It's important to actually think and figure out which things contributed to the fraud and which things didn't. Don't be the guy who would have tried to cancel vegetarianism in 1945. What the actual fuck are you talking about? You know, I love Ethereum, but I really don't like Vitalik as a human being either. I hate... And I tell you what's really fucking freaky as well. I don't know whether you noticed this shit. So this is his page here. It's real page, etc. He's got this fable of the dragon tyrant. Not mine, but it's important, right? So this is what it takes you to. So I won't play the whole thing because it's 12 minutes long.
Covered with thick black scales, its eyes glued.
So basically, So he actually has this in his bio, and it's the fable of the dragon tyrant. You can check it out if you go to Vitalik's Twitter yourself. But basically, it's like this dragon that comes along, and then it says it wants to be given 10,000 humans to eat every day. So they're like, no, we're going to fight you. And then when they realize the dragon is too strong to fight, then they're like, fuck, we're going to have to give people to the dragon. So I'll just play.
The grisly tribute to suffer the misery, to feed the insatiable hunger. And humans, ever adaptable, came to accept the dragon tyrant as a fact of life.
So the people came to embrace that the fact that this dragon that eats 10,000 people a day is a fact of life.
Knowing, even embracing, that everyone's final began to teach its children that the dragon had its place.
So the kingdom began to teach its children the dragon had its place. This is some fucking twisted shit. Surely I can't be the only one who thinks this is some twisted ass shit, which is why I really don't trust. I mean, Vitalik's always been on the sides of the global elite. Don't you worry about it. He's like for the greater good. I think he's on with all this altruism bullshit, effective altruism. So I'm sure like Vitalik's kind of like, oh, SBF, at least he tried to be an innovator. People lost their money. I don't give a shit about them because they're fucking brain dead sheep anyway.
In the natural order and the very meaning of being human to end up in the dragon's stomach.
So basically teaching them that they're going to end up in the dragon's stomach and will have shorter lives and this will motivate them to lead good lives. What the fuck is this fucking twisted shit? And
the kingdom by keeping the population from growing
oh,
too fast.
There we go. The dragon is helping the kingdom by stopping the population growing too fast. If you don't believe me, go to Vitalik's own thing and it's in his bio. Not mine, but it's important. This fucking motherfucker. That being said, I don't mind Ethereum, but that is just like... Don't you think... I'm looking at a live chat now, but that is some twisted shit. And I only realised that when I was looking at that tweet before, because I remembered the tweet. It's like, fucking hell. Are you going to talk about how he is one of those people that Ye may or may not be... I don't know. Ye is... yeah, we talked a little bit about the tribal angle, shall we say. When are we going to make it, Frog? Sam is a bad boy. All 5 messages above CIA. What happened to McAfee's hard drives? Don't know. The dragon is government. The story is the metaphor for aging. Yeah, I think he's got some transhumanism bullshit. He wants to live forever and all that. It's like satanic bullshit. Fucking. The dragon is China. I don't know where that story comes from, but I felt like physically sick watching that after just 2 minutes. After the stream ends, I'll watch the rest of it. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please make sure you leave a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? And disclaimer, everything is allegedly. If you want to support the channel, become a Gigaledge subscriber. That'd be greatly appreciated. And follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Until we meet again, 2 streams in one day, crushing it. Peace out.